All rise. Support court with Judge Vanderby is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1064, Adams case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay, Mr. Adams?
Yes.
You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, Your Honor, I've decided that I need a little more money a month with the child that we have, so that's why I'm here.
All right. So currently, how much are you receiving?
I think it's about minimum wage.
Okay, so about what, $213 or so,
Yeah.
something like that?
Yes, around
Okay.
that area.
All right. How old is the child?
She's 5.
Okay. Does mom give anything extra? Has she been doing anything extra?
No, nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
So how did you all get to this point? She's on minimum wage child support. Was she working previously?
She was working previously, and then she quit the job, I want to say. I can't really get that backstory out of her, but we had to separate, Your Honor. I couldn't do it anymore.
You couldn't do what anymore?
I couldn't be with her. She started to get very just abusive for what it is. My breaking point, she went upside my head because I couldn't put her food in the microwave.
Oh wow. This lady did that?
Your Honor,
she looks so sweet.
No, you darn near need to get the bailiff in here. I can't. She's very abusive.
The lawyer explains that one parent's decision to spend more doesn't mean the other must contribute extra. The video wraps up by asking viewers what they think, encouraging them to share their thoughts and subscribe for more content. This ending supports the judge's ruling and highlights the need for financial responsibility in co-parenting. The call to action invites ongoing conversation, keeping the topic relevant and engaging even after the courtroom discussion ends.
Oh, okay. You're not gonna throw nothing at me, are you?
No, ma'am. No.
Okay. Well, he said you went upside his head. I just want to make sure you don't try to go upside mine.
It was a rough day that day. You know, Your Honor, I'm diagnosed bipolar, and I was just having a really rough day. And our child, she was just really just crying all day, and I just needed a little bit of help. And he was just saying he couldn't help me at home, and so that's why I just kind of acted out.
Oh, okay. So it was an isolated incident?
Huh?
Was it an isolated incident?
I'm sorry, when she get her foot going like that, I just said it.
Here's where things get complicated. She openly admits to being diagnosed with bipolar disorder and having an outburst because she wasn't on her medication. Mental health struggles are real, and managing them can be incredibly difficult. But does that excuse physical violence? The law doesn't say, you're off your meds, so it's okay to lash out. While courts do take mental health into account, their top priority is safety, especially when a child is involved. And the fact that this wasn't an isolated incident, that plays a major role in what happens next.
Was it an isolated incident?
What do you mean, isolated?
Like, did that happen one time?
No.
She's gone upside your head numbers of times.
Numbers.
Okay.
Numbers, dozens.
It's because he let my medication. I was off my medication, and he said he couldn't pay for it because it was too expensive. You know, but I'm back on my medication now, and he said we were going to try and work things out. I still love him. I mean, look at him. He's a fine-looking man, and I love our child. And
He's a nice-looking guy.
I really want to work it out, and I just got this new job.
And there it is. The ruling. The court recalculated her monthly child support to $9,200 based on her new salary. This amount includes both the basic support and reimbursement to Mr. Adams for health insurance. Is it fair? Legally, yes. Courts use a percentage-based model, typically 20% of net income for one child. The key takeaway: the law doesn't factor in personal debt or recent raises. If your income goes up, so does your financial responsibility to your child. It's about ensuring the child benefits from both parents' financial growth.
Tell me about that new job.
Well, I'm a manager at a fast food restaurant.
Okay.
And I'm trying to get back on my feet, and but I got a lot of debt, so I have to save that money, and I don't feel like I can pay more child support right now.
How much are you making now at your new job?
I'm making $55K.
55,000. That's a lot from where you're at now.
I didn't have anything before, and I just have a lot of the credit card debt.
Okay.
And health debt, with my medication and my visits.
I understand. You understand that he has things that he needs to pay for you all's daughter, right?
Yes.
And I can only imagine $200 or so for a 5-year-old is not cutting it.
It's not.
You understand that, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
So it's only fair that your child support is increased because your income has changed and you have the means now to support your daughter a little bit better. Now, that's not to say I understand that you have debt. I understand that you have things that you have to pay for, but with what's in the best interest of the child, your child support should be increased. You understand that, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Is your daughter involved in any extracurricular activities or anything?
Yes, she's in ballet.
Ballet, okay. How much is ballet?
It comes to about, I want to say, about $200 a month.
$200 a month? Okay. And she goes throughout the year?
Yes.
Okay. What about health insurance?
I pay health insurance.
All right. How much is health insurance?
It's about $222 a month.
All right.
Here it comes, the classic, "But what about this other thing?" argument. She claims that because Mr. Adams sold her a bad car, she shouldn't have to pay the increased child support. Nice try, but that's legally irrelevant. This is a child support case, not a small claims dispute, and the judge quickly shuts it down. Fast tip: if you're in court for one issue, stick to that issue. Trying to derail the case with unrelated complaints? It won't work and only hurts your credibility.
Can mom attend any
No.
ballet? No? Okay.
No.
Okay. Oh, okay. I see. So mom has supervised visits?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. All right. So this is what we're going to do, ma'am. We are going to adjust your child support so that it increases to reflect what it should be based on your new income. You testified that your new amount was $55,000. That would bring your gross to $4,580, bringing your...
And just like that, the case is closed. The judge ruled to increase the mother's child support to $922.80 per month, making sure the child receives proper financial care. Her argument about being sold a bad car? Tossed out, completely irrelevant to the matter at hand. The key takeaway here: the court's priority is always the child's best interest. Personal debts, drama, or unrelated disputes won't sway that focus. The law is clear. When income changes, so does responsibility. But now, we want to hear from you. Do you think the ruling was fair? Should the father have asked for even more support? Share your opinions in the comments. And if you found this breakdown as wild as we did, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell for more real courtroom drama.
$3,504. You only have one child? This is your only child?
Yes, Your Honor.
So that's going to be based on 20%, which brings your child support amount to $700.80. Now you do have to reimburse dad for the health insurance. Okay? So that's $780 plus the $222 for health insurance reimbursement. That brings your monthly obligation to $922.80 per month. Okay? You understand that?
Can I just mention one thing, Your Honor?
Sure.
Reggie, he's a used car salesman, and he sold me this discounted car, and it's just a junk car, and I've been having so many bills from this car.
Okay.
And I just had it in the shop, and it was $750.
All right.
Because it's just breaking down, and I don't know how I'm going to be able to afford all this, because he's the one who sold me this and said it was a good car.
So what
Your
did
Honor,
you
in
want
my
me to do about
defense,
it?
I sold her that car.
Well, here's the deal. I don't even need your defense because I didn't need her story. It doesn't have any impact on what it is that I have to do. This isn't a divorce where, you know, we're in a temporary orders hearing and we're talking about splitting debts and anything like that. So it's irrelevant to what we're doing here today. However, you have to take care of that expense. That's how you're going to have to handle it. And if the two of you have an issue that ends up having to result in litigation, that'll be done in a different court. Okay? So as of today, your child support has been increased to $922.80. Do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you have anything further?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.